Good morning, Vinyl Community. It's me, JC. Happy Saturday. About to go yard selling with my son. And I figured I'd drop a quick video because it's been a while since I dropped one. I did drop a video last week, which was extremely popular, which was a little bit of a roast. My friends, Gary, Physical Format Rock and Roll, and Jeff, which are Vinyl Destination, links down below, had a little fun with me, and I friggin' loved it. It was a blast. The cookout, the Vinyl Community meetup and cookout was a blast. I loved meeting everybody. I loved having Gary and Jeff hang out and stay at my house, and we just had so much fun. And filming those videos were great. So before I start with Vinyl Finds, I'm going to show a couple things that were given to me by VC members. One, at the cookout, Anthony the Gambler gave me Chris Isaak cassette single for Wicked Game. You guys know how much I love Chris Isaak. So excited to add that to my collection. I had shown this on a VCLT video, but Israel Nash by Steve at All the World's a Stage. Steve, I listened to this. I love it. It is so good. I can't wait to spin it again. Next, I got this at the cookout. I got a goodie bag full of a bunch of stuff. But Rattled, Humming, Heart. Matthew Street gave me this. The Midnight Callers. This is a band he's featured many times on his channel. If you don't know any of these channels, go check it out. But fantastic album, so thank you, Matthew, for that. So now we're going to dive into Vinyl Finds. Now, this is one that I purchased, but was actually sent to me by Brandon, Mr. Hall of Fame, and that is Duran Duran with the double hype. Not only does it have the hype sticker there, but it's got the fan club hype sticker. He knows I love oddities. Duran Duran, not my favorite band by any stretch of the imagination, but it does take me back to those early 80s MTV days. And this is the album that had the Reflex on it, one of their biggest hits. So very, very cool. Thank you for Brandon for sending me that. When I was at Perch Street Records last week with Gary, he surprised me and got me UFO, the Anthology. This is a double LP import, which is really cool, and it is a gatefold. UFO obviously is a band that Gary really loves, and that's the cool thing about my friendships with a lot of these Vinyl Community members, is they're so passionate about these bands. They cannot wait for me to love them as much as they love them. And I've done the same thing for them and sent them records. Sometimes they like them, sometimes they don't. But for the most part, we have fun. And I do love this, Gary. It's awesome. UFO is such a great band, and the Anthology is fantastic. Next is one I found at Purchase Street Records. It was a hype sticker grail. It was a grail. So, here's the story. Halloween, Keeper of the Seven Keys, Part 2. Of course, I've seen this a million times in the store. I've seen reissues. It's not a hard record to find. But I originally had it in the 80s with the hype. I wanted the hype again. I have it now. So very, very cool. Great album with I Want Out, Dr. Stein. Some of the big songs off there. Glad to have it. Another one from Purchase Street Records. Van Halen, 1984 Japanese press. In terms of Van Halen album, I was 10 years old when this came out. It's when I discovered it. It's not my favorite Van Halen album, but certainly absolutely love it. And to have a Japanese press with the OB, just very, very cool. Sounds fantastic. Next one that I got is Joan Jett and the Blackhawks. Glorious Results of a Misspent Youth. Probably one of the best album titles. And this was a record store day exclusive on this pink vinyl. Roger had this reasonably priced, and it was a Joan Jett that I was looking for, so glad to add it to my collection. Next, in the $2 bin, Def Leppard European Import Photograph 12-inch single. I think the B-side to this is Bring It On the Heartbreak, which I absolutely love. And I love that it looks like a wallet with some, bills coming out of it. So great 12-inch single, one of my favorite Def Leppard songs off Pyromania. And then lastly, the reissue. I got this at Perch Street Records, Living Colour Stain. I have to be honest with you that Living Colour is a band that I really loved their first album, and then after it kind of dropped out. I do have OG presses of the first two albums, but I figured I would add this to my Living Color collection and give it a chance. It does have some heavy songs on it, so pretty cool. All right, guys, that is my vinyl collection. Please go check out all my friends down below. Links down below. I will talk to you soon.